I'm introducing you to Jana Shortal, who is a journalist with Care 11. And I ended up first, I mean, obviously I've seen you on television, and then there was the whole jeans incident that kind of came up. And then it just so happened that my sister-in-law, I went to see her at an event that you were at, and then she was like, oh my God, you got to meet Jana. And I was like, really? Okay, because she's been on my list of people to interview. So fate happened. So why don't you just tell people a little bit about who you are, what you do?
Okay, you've got my name part out of the way. My name's Jana. I'm a television journalist, have been for, 16 years, 13 here in the Twin Cities as of next month.
So you started when you were 10, basically?
Yeah, I left that wide open for you, Jenny, and you nailed it. Things are going
That's it. All right, good.
Yeah, and it has been a journey, to say the least, journalistically and personally, to be in this line of work.
Would you describe yourself as always having been a confident person?
No. Much on the total opposite end of that, like completely. There was a lack of self-awareness and a tremendous lack of confidence. And when you have a tremendous lack of confidence and little self-awareness, I mean, you can get yourself into trouble pretty quickly trying to find it in spaces that are just absolutely not the right spaces, whether they be, the party scene or the, I like to call it my boyfriend phase. I want to be the married scene of boys before it was okay for people like us to get married. I tried all of the things that I thought would make life easier and thus would give me confidence because I was playing the part correctly, but it just made it worse.
Yeah.
So that's why confidence is so important to me, why we met at the same event. It's life-saving.
I found it to be really fascinating that so many of the people that I've interviewed that I perceive to be really confident people, I mean, almost all of them, it's like, tell me how confident you were as a kid. And they're all just like, oh God, was that ugly? And that I was like so unsure of myself. And I think that that's an important story to share because it is a process that usually happens in a not so like really positive, easy, or fast way.
No, it's not pretty. The makings of this sausage are not pretty.
Ew.
Ew, that's true. What am I talking about? Like, I know. And I think that it's important, to have that conversation. I think that as we all become who we are, I mean, when you are not as confident in yourself, some of us, I know I did, a really good job of tricking you into thinking I was the most confident person in the room. Because I know how to work a room because I can self-deprecate with the best of them and make you laugh and figure out what I'm supposed to do in that room, but it doesn't mean it's authentic. So false confidence can take you pretty far, but it feels bad.
Yeah.
And so at some point you run out of gas.
It's just too damn exhausting to be somebody that you're not.
It is. It's the most tiring job in the world. And so it doesn't last. And then you don't get a free pass. You can't do that forever.
Yeah.
At least I couldn't.
Yeah.